gas and everything have become so out of reach. It's a global crisis. But before we dive into that, let us look at the hate crimes against African people. Now, first of all, there's one thing nobody is speaking about, that 99.9% of all African students that we are in Ukraine, we are not refugees. These were children of rich people from the continent of Africa, the Caribbean, and all over. Just to clear the air. These were rich people, children in universities studying to become medical doctors. Some were doctors specializing. Then came the Putin war. Ukrainians were, the whole world is crying for them. And here they are, committing hate crimes, just like how Nazi Germany did against Africans. As an African, I must be insane to say that I don't have a bitter taste against Ukrainians, but not just Ukrainians, the whole of Europe, the United Nations, Russia is not immune to it because they are all haters. But nobody is calling them out on that. It is despicable. Investigative reports are showing the police in Poland are holding African students in refugee camps, taking them to court, forcing them to sign documents. Hello? If this is not hate crime, if this is not despicable, and the Euro paperwork and the United Nations are just making wishy-washy, I won't even talk about the African ambassadors and African governments. But it is disgusting. And people keep blackilizing the moment. You know, whether you're Jamaican, Barbadian, or wherever, American or British or whatever, that moment they are seeing you as an African. And because Africa has been considered to be poor and destitute, we are always just blanketed to be hated. Africans need to incorporate the Sidney Poitier's classic movie concept. When they slap us, we slap them. I don't believe in violence, but verbal abuse and institutional genocidal abuse needs equal reaction, and Africans are not acting in a unanimous and togetherness because we do not cry out hate like others do. Others' hate crimes are not worse than our hate crimes. In fact, ours are worse. And you see the Prince Williams going to re-glorify himself in Jamaica without apology, with the audacity. That kicks me. It's a broken record, but we have to talk about it. So that Sidney Poitier concept, check his classic movie where he dictated that if he gets slapped, he should return the slap. And he did. And any man who dares to do that, we taste. But we are too good. This is why Africans cannot even travel within Africa. But our haters can travel in and out of Africa with ease. And everywhere else in the concrete jungle, haters keep hating us genocidally. The mental torture of those things are untold. And that brings me to the Oscars of this year, where the Goldsmith gave a slap to a rock. I don't celebrate either. I think it was a very unfortunate circumstances that faced two Africans. But do I disown Will Smith? No. Do I disown Chris Rock? No. He was out of order. It was a bad joke. You cannot insult and ridicule people's medical health, let alone a man's wives. If you want to get the lion in a woman, play with her child. That's the concept. It was not called for, but it has been blown out of proportion, especially with some of our sisters who are saying, that's how a man should protect him. Are you kidding me? What if your man is faced with bullies, 20 bullies? You want your husband or your loved one dead, or you want him alive? It's mind over matter. This is no time to prove who is right or who is wrong. It was an unfortunate situation, provoked and instigated by Chris Rock. Very bad joke. Unfortunately, people misunderstand the mental state and the mental impact on the mental journey of Will Smith and his wife. So, I hope common sense prevails and the Academy do not act accordingly. There's no question of expulsion or anything. They have to look at both parties and let it be.